He is risen. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Father James. Guess what? He is risen. Alleluia. He's truly risen. This is my newest coffee mug. They just keep coming and coming. And this is like a 2-gallon. This is truly worthy of Easter. This is a cup that is beyond all expectations, that it exceeds our what we can ask or imagine. Such wonderful coffee. So just give me a second. There's a lot of coffee in this. So he is risen. You know, this is a very ancient greeting on the Easter season. People would say in Greek, Christos anesti, which means Christ is risen. And the response was alithos anesti, truly he is risen. So Christos anesti, Christ is risen, truly he is risen. And that reminds us that this week, this feast day is the greatest celebration in the calendar year. You know, Christmas and Easter are not equals. Like Christmas is for the sake of Easter. Good Friday is for the sake of Easter. It's the crowning of all the celebrations of the Christian year. The Christian mystery is the resurrection of Jesus from the dead. Because, you know, if Jesus just defeated sin, it doesn't really matter all that much if he didn't also defeat death. But by rising from the dead, he also defeats death. And so that victory over death can also extend to sin. And we get to share in that victory through faith, through being incorporated into Jesus, through baptism and living a life of faith, hope, and love. We too can be risen, not just in spirit, but truly, just as Jesus was risen bodily, he was risen. It wasn't just his spirit. Remember, we believe in the bodily resurrection of Jesus. His body is a glorified body, that our bodies will be raised up by Jesus in the same manner as his own glorified body. So that's the Christian mystery, the fullness of the Christian mystery that we get to anticipate. And that's why I'm drinking from this coffee mug. And that's why I'm here to say thank you to everyone who was a part of all of the liturgies during Holy Week, from Palm Sunday. Think back last week, Palm Sunday, those of you who came to the Chrism Mass. Good Friday was Holy Thursday. Holy Thursday evening, the Mass of the Lord's Supper, and the vigil of prayer afterwards. And then Good Friday is what a beautiful day, a day of silence, a day of reflection. The children's liturgy in the morning, the solemn liturgy at 3 o'clock, the Stations of the Cross on Friday evening, then Holy Saturday. And the great vigil on Holy Saturday night. Congratulations to the newly baptized. And then we have the celebrations on Easter Sunday. And we anticipate on the 8th day of the octave of Easter, because remember, we're celebrating Easter for 8 days. That means you've got to party for 8 days, okay? You've got to celebrate. You have to say, he is risen. Truly, he's risen, for 8 days. At the end of the octave of Easter, we will celebrate bringing into full communion for candidates, people who are already baptized Christians, already believers, but have made a decision to become Catholic, to enter into what we say full communion with the Catholic Church. And so that will complete the Easter sacraments at that point. So thank you to everyone who was involved in all the moving parts of all of those liturgies. Can't do it without you, or we could, but it would be pretty messy and not very inspiring. So thank you for all your yeses, from those who work in the sacristy to those who came for the endless rehearsals for the altar servers. The music ministries do such an amazing work during this week, a lot of work. Hospitality, environment. I'm going to stop there because I'm going to forget people, but it's an amazing amount of work. So thank you. And I hope you're getting some rest and some time to truly celebrate, for he is risen. God bless.